Strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Inside of State Farm Stadium, the Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. On one sideline, a look at the head coach of the visiting Seahawks. These guys getting to the point you start to hear whispers about perfection. They're 9-0. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Cardinals. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it.
The kickoff for Seattle.
So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And away we go in Glendale. Wins this one at the 3. They stopped on a run back at the 27. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Another carry for him. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's 4th down. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of the quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out. And when he gets there, usually good things follow.
He's able to manage a couple on that run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Wilson on the tackle.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And this is going to be out of bounds. This defense catches up to him near that 45.
Gain of 12 yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10, looking to throw. This one to Williams out left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cardinals, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Ball back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting...
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Here's an option play to the left. And keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd and 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd and very short. Looking to pass. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for bigger gaps in the future.
So a pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
First down.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
First down, Seahawks.
And off to Walker from the gun. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. It's Walker on the option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for
On
Seattle.
now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first
The
and
Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. Working now from the gun. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
And the Cardinals first down.
The RPO here. It's cut by Williams. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Up down by Caleb Bransall. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying to throw this from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Joshua Carty on
There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty.
45-yard
From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's White on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And that'll bring up second down. Dropping back to throw. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now. Taking a chance to the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up. He's going to throw this one. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Cardinals might be able to get some points late after the... Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout.
Party on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. And check out this wild play here. This a big play late in the ball game. The Ravens win their second straight as they get the victory here. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is Trevion Henderson. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in, 22 yards on the touchdown. The Pats had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's the Panthers quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Panthers walk it off. They win in overtime. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe. The Seahawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Walker now from the gun. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Throwing now off the play action. Tight end wheels in the shallow throw. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They're going option keeper on first and 10. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
At the 46-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They'll go play action. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. The Seahawks pick it up. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Right up the gut. Has some daylight through the 40. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals make it an 11-point ball game.
28. Cardinals 17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back to the 27. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Staying with Walker. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball to 44. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Working on first down. Forced out to his right. Finds a man right side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. There's a screen now for Walker. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
At the 3-yard line.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
Cardinals 17. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. The Cardinals and this running back headed back out for a new series. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game. A little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down behind
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And from where that fumble came from, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. Big strike here to Williams. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air now on 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
On the Seahawks 39-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down.
Send the tight end in motion. They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's going to throw it again. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
On the play. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it an 11-point ball game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick.
The onside kick.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. As the open man downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
42. Cardinals 24. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. They'll throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's completed right side. He has this down to the 14-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 14.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Motioning the tight end now. Pass play on first and 10. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the 9.
Pass play coming here. And he's got it. It's in close. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense is hurrying. Time running down. Third and long for him here. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Throw caught by his running back. And he's taken down, but before that offense comes out, they may want to wait a second. We've got a flag down, and it is in the backfield. Well, not much to debate. Clearly roughing the passer on that play, but what a costly moment it turns out to be, erasing that turnover on downs and giving them first and goal.
You know, Kate, discipline comes in so many different fashions during the course of a game, but this is one of those that just drives teammates and coaches crazy. You got to know the situation and have the discipline to keep your hands off the quarterback.
He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
This is Walker on second. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
At the 38-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking in the air here. On the move, headed right. Pass brought in by Watson. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. Walker on first down. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
79.
Throw here, third down. That one complete to Pitts. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's a gain of
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
first and goal at the 4-yard
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be second and goal. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Now pressure coming. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
Cardinals 31. Michael Dixon to kick off for
On now
Seattle.
is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.